Hi, Janice.
Hi, Violet.
Thanks for coming today. The reason I wanted to talk to you a little bit is to share a little bit about Sacred Priesthood. You were one of the ones in the very beginning that really encouraged me to do this class and this path. Can you talk to us a little bit about why you were so excited and why you wanted to start this path?
It's fascinating because on a rational level, I probably can't explain, but on an emotional level, I was like, oh yeah, I want some of the magic and confidence and ritual that Violet had, and that knowledge, and the fact that you're willing to teach the class and share that with us. The path has taken me on places I never knew existed, and I am so grateful that you decided to share that knowledge with us.
Well, you're one of the students that are on the path now, and I know how really into the sacredness and the ritual and setting temple. Like you love to set temple. Tell us a little bit about what you've learned about setting temple and the sacredness of this path.
Well, it's interesting because there are things that we do as ritual, as a practice that's ancient, and to be respectful of that, but to realize that there's a little bit of flexibility. So if you have like a ton of fire things, then maybe we can, kind of maybe reinterpret them into a watery thing. But and so there's just directions are important. The cardinal directions are important. The symbology of different herbs and crystals and essential oils, and then you always have such awesome tools of things to make that altar look so beautiful. And it just, walking in on Sunday morning, you just feel special and sacred and divine, and just really grateful, enthusiastic, and when you go into that with that at the beginning of your week, then you just can carry that throughout the day, and it just reminds you of possibility and potential.
Well, my goal's been to give you guys little snippets of things, little areas to kind of check into. And the one that comes to mind the most was the black flower essence, that you've taken that little snippet that I gave you and you've just ran with it as the magician of creating and using that in your practice.
Well, interestingly, when my daughter was about 2 years old and we lived in Salt Lake, we went to a woman who had Bach flowers. And this kind of reminded me of the commitment that I had to Bach flowers back then when my daughter was so young, and just the power of them. And I think people love having a personalized formula that's like based upon what they need today, and it is such a powerful, just the vibrational essences, they're just wonderful.
Wow, it's been really cool. It's been fun watching each of you and how you've transformed and changed, and how this has really been a big part of your life. For those people that are considering this class or even thinking about it, what would you tell them about this class, to share with them just something about it from your experience?
I love that on a monthly basis we come together as a community, and Violet gives us these little tastes, and that we can then, go down that path as far as we want to. And sometimes you find somebody in the class that's also interested in that little snippet, and you can kind of go together, and it's there's a synergy there. Um, and then the next month it's a brand new thing, and it's always so fresh, and it just feels so right. And if you are thinking about taking your practice to another level, I would definitely suggest enrolling in the Sacred Priesthood. It is a bit of a commitment, and you get out what you put in.
You really do.
You really do. And you get out tenfold, just as we were talking about prosperity today. What we put in, we get back in tenfold. And I just can't find the words to express my gratitude and appreciation and the empowerment that I feel. And such a gift. Thank you, Violet.
Well, thank you, Janice. Thanks for allowing me to lead you down this path. The one thing I would say to people is it's not a quick process. It's not something where you can come in and take one class or another class. It is a journey, and each class layers on top of the next one, and it really does layer up, and you find the foundation because you're constantly building that. This group has just finished the 9th path. They finished all the earth magic, all the water magic, all the air magic, and they're moving into fire next month, which means they're ready to become those sacred priests and priestesses. They're ready to use their magical tools to create what they need and what they want in their lives and the lives of their family. And they have learned a lot on this journey, and I've enjoyed leading them down the path. If you have any questions about Sacred Priesthood, please feel free to contact me to schedule a time to come in and chat, or to talk to anyone that's currently on the path. They love to share what they're learning and what they're getting out of it. They're more than happy to talk to you about it. Thanks so much for watching this video, and we hope to see you really soon at Discover Your Spiritual Gifts.